Thank you for watching WISD TV and welcome to another edition of Know Your Schools. My name is Dale Caffey. My guest today is the new principal at Waco High School. His name is Ed Love, and he's no stranger to Waco ISD, no stranger to Waco. Coach Love, as I still call you, you have been here for quite a while. Talk a little bit about how you got to Waco and why you stayed.
Exactly. First of all, thanks for this opportunity. I've been here serving in Waco ISD for 32 years now. That's a long time. This is the only school system I've ever been in. This is the only school system that I've ever wanted to be at. I started out as a middle school teacher / coach at Tennyson Middle School. I did that for a couple of years, and then I moved to Jefferson Moore High School, which is now Indian Springs Middle School / Brazos High School. I was there for 1 year, and then I moved to Waco High in 1987 after the year of consolidation. And I remained there for, I can't remember exactly how many years that was, but the last 4 years I've been gone. I served as a teacher, coach, and administrator at Waco High School for several years. And then for the last 3 years actually, I've been a principal at Wiley Opportunity Center for 2 years. And then this past year I was the principal at Carver Middle School. Right. So I've been here for quite a while.
And you've actually moved to Waco as a college student.
That's correct. I moved here to play baseball at Paul Quinn College when he was here in Waco. Coach Joe Fontenot was my coach, and I was on one of those national teams that were pretty good in baseball, and we had several three-year championship or three-peat years NAIA competition. So I learned a lot from Paul Quinn and from Coach Joe Fontenot.
Believe a native of Mississippi, right?
Yes, I am. Yes,
okay,
I am.
But got to Waco because of that baseball team and the baseball scholarship at PQC, and have been here ever since. There's something about Waco that I guess you fell in love with.
A lot of my college teammates always ask me that question because most of them, when they finished, they went on, and I just told them that this is the place for me. I've been successful here. I love the city. I really, really love the school system. And if you work hard and you're dedicated to your job and to what you're doing, you get an opportunity to move up. And that's what I think life should be. Fair opportunity.
Let's talk about the last 3 years for you. Counting this one, it's been a little bit of a roller coaster, I guess, or a lot of moving about, I should say.
Yeah, I guess you could call it that. I went to Wiley Opportunity Center, and I really enjoyed my time there. Got an opportunity to work with kids across the district who had a lot of issues with discipline. And I think that with my background and where I grew up and where I come from, I think that what I bring to the table is a person who at one time wasn't very disciplined at all himself. So it's just common nature for me to be able to work and deal with families who have issues as far as discipline is concerned. So I really enjoyed that opportunity. I think we've made huge strides at the Wiley Opportunity Center. And then last year, I was fortunate enough to get the job at Carver Middle School. And Carver was low performing and a priority school. I mean, the scores were very low, and there was a lot of issues with discipline there as well. So I guess, again, just with my background, growing up in a really, really bad neighborhood, and just learning from a really, really caring mother and older sisters and brothers on how to conduct yourself and do the right thing regardless of your surroundings. And that's one of the things that I try to teach and preach all the time. So it's common nature for me to work with kids who have problems, who have issues as far as discipline are concerned. And it's very rewarding to me when I see them turning around. Right. That's huge for me.
Heading back to Waco High School has to feel like going home, though, because you've spent a lot of years at that building. So talk about, number one, I see the red in your tie, and that's for a reason. Talk about your love for Waco High School.
Well, I think if you cut me right now, I'd bleed lion blood. I almost wore my red blazer. I say that for the first day of school when the teachers and kids are back. I can't express to you how fortunate I feel to be the principal at Waco High School. I mean, this is the golden time of my career. This is the dream job for me. And I plan on being there for a long time. I know that they haven't principals hadn't stayed at Waco High no more than a couple of years for the last few years, and I want to change that. I want to change. I want to be there. I want to retain teachers. I want to retain administrative staff, and just, Waco High needs to become the school of the past where, it was looked on as one of the top schools in this area. And that's what I want to bring back.
Tell me what work goes into doing that, because you've been hard at work ever since late spring.
Mm-hmm. Well, you first of all have to choose the right administrative staff. You have to have, and everybody has to be on the same page. And then you have to make sure that you are very organized. Everybody knows what's going on. And you have to make sure that you have the right teachers and train teachers. That's the biggest thing. And I know that our district is really high on developing teachers and retaining teachers. And that's our goal. One of our main goals at Waco High is to train our teachers, and walkthroughs and help them, encourage them to, just for every day, let them know that they have our support and that we are here to help and retain them. We don't want to lose anyone. So that's the biggest challenge for me. I know that's been a problem in the past too at Waco High, is retaining teachers as well as retaining principals. But we're looking forward to that challenge.
Retaining teachers this year, was that a problem? Did you have to hire quite a bit this summer?
Yes, I did. And as of today, we have one teacher left to hire, one English teacher, and we're interviewing two prospects this afternoon for that position.
Very good, very good. Anything else you want to talk about in terms of your vision for Waco High School? Well,
my vision is, I think what's most important, one of the things that I have heard a lot in the last few years, that there are a lot of concerns about the safety at Waco High School, being out of control. When I first went to Carver, we had a couple of parent meetings, and I assured the parents of one thing: Carver would become a positive learning environment. And I sit before you today and I make that same statement for Waco High School. I've been there, I know what it looks like when it's under control, and that's what we are going to bring to the table under this new administration at Waco High School: a positive learning environment. That's my promise to the community.
Very good. Ed Love, so glad to have you here on Know Your Schools.
Right.
And congratulations on getting that dream job.
Thank you very much.
You worked long and hard for it, and I really congratulate you.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Again, this is your new principal at Waco High School. His name is Ed Love, and we thank you for joining us for this edition of Know Your Schools.